Hey, it's Bob Saxon. We're here at the International Super Yacht Society 30th Retrospect, actually, history. And we're at the Fort Lauderdale Yacht Club. And I happen to have the pleasure of sitting next to Patrick Knowles of Patrick Knowles Designs. We were just chatting earlier about teaching, okay? I want to go back to that. But right now I want to know, is there something going on in town that we should pay some attention to? Is there some event here going on that you know of?
You know, I think it's a little bit of a secret, but I think that we have something going on in water.
Oh my God, I might have missed it. So, tell me about what's going on in your, look, I'm talking to one of the world's premier designers, okay? Let's face it, okay? Be modest if you wish, but tell me what's going on in your life, in your design world right now.
Well, right now we have a few things going on. We have, number one, a very interesting project, a refit of a 45-meter Palmer Johnson that is being done in 161 days,
Yeah.
a complete transformation.
Yeah.
And we are wrapping her up and delivering her sometime in early December.
Yeah.
So we've been posting a little bit about what she will look like.
Yeah.
And I would say probably in about 3 weeks to a month,
Yeah.
we should have a good view of what she will be.
That's pretty diversified. That's across the board. It's not as if you're building, I mean, you're designing this and that and this, these cookie cutter type things. That's really cool that you get to be involved in all that kind of stuff. So have you always had this avocation that you have pursued and led the industry in? Or was there a turning point that happened to you in your life?
Well, I tell you what, yes, I've always had the instinct and the inclination to create things in a design capacity.
Yeah.
And a turning point, I can't
Yeah.
exactly pinpoint it,
Yeah.
but I would tell you an inspiration that I've had,
Yeah.
and it has to be my father.
Okay.
He was a seaman.
Okay.
You would ask him, what is it that he wants to do? He wants to be on the water.
Yeah.
So ever since a child,
Yeah.
I've always been exposed to the water.
Yeah.
And what he has taught me was tremendous respect
Yeah.
for the water.
Yeah.
And even though I'm not a seaman as he was,
Yeah.
what did translate
Yeah.
is my love for being on the water
Yeah.
and being on boats and being creative.
Yeah,
It
yeah,
just basically came together into
Yeah.
what I'm doing today.
Well, it's funny because I don't come from the marine background either. I was a teacher, okay? Right out of college, I taught high school English and coached baseball in high school and all that. And, you know, we were talking about teaching the clients. I said, because I really haven't changed. I'm still a teacher. I'd still be a teacher if I was making enough money teaching, but I'm still a teacher the way I manage my sales team and also the way that we talk to customers. Does teaching come into your sales process as you're bringing customers into the yachting sector?
Absolutely, particularly now.
Yeah.
I started in the industry when there were yachtsmen who had multiple ownerships of
Yeah.
vessels.
Yeah.
Today we have clients
Yeah.
who are coming into the industry
Yeah, yeah.
and they don't necessarily have any exposure
Yeah.
to the industry. So speaking in terms of vernacular, port, starboard, bulkhead,
Yeah.
these sorts of things, it's foreign to them.
Yeah.
So yes, teaching is a major part of it, and we cannot assume that our client
Yeah.
is understanding and comprehending
Yeah.
our vernacular. We live in it each day.
Yeah.
It's in some cases to these clients, it's new. So yes, teaching is absolutely a part of it.
So, of all your projects, is there any one particular project that you're most proud? I know you're going to say all my children were all the same, I love them all, but is there something that really sticks out on your resume, you don't mind pushing it to the top there and all that? Be careful now.
That's, I will speak cryptically about the project
Okay.
then. No, there was a project that I did for a client, a family, an incredible family, Middle Eastern family. And we built her in Europe. She was a 63 meter. And
63 meter.
what was so incredibly fantastic about that project was not only the commission of what we needed to design, but it was being introduced into a world of this family that had this amazing closeness and energy for being on the water. And their commission in our design was to create an environment to where they felt that they were perpetually on vacation, irregardless of what the weather is. So when you think about creating something like that, that can transcend whatever it is that may be that could rob that experience of joy. It really pushed us to a level of creativity and imagination so that good or bad weather, we captured their attention. And
So well stated, so well stated. And
it's a long answer, isn't it?
no, it's a good answer, actually, what it is. And, you know, I was thinking about a conversation that I had with John Bannenberg at one time. 35 years ago in New York, the opening of North Cove Marina. And I said to him, at what point do your design features conflict with a customer's features, and what do you do about it? And he goes, "See, customer, he's writing the check," you know, that kind of stuff. So, is there anything that's at the Fort Lauderdale Boat Show? We are here for the Fort Lauderdale Boat Show, after all.
Yes, absolutely.
And incidentally, the Super Yacht Society is a collection of representative of all the world's greatest interior designers, boat stylists, architects, engineers, builders, you go on and on. And you are in that Hall of Fame as far as I'm concerned, being at the ISS. But is there something that we can look at the show that's representative of your work?
Yes, I have two projects that are here. Older projects. One is Modiat Inevitable, formerly known as Twilight, and she's from a classic traditional burger line.
Nice.
She's a raised pallet house. It's really a nod to what classic American yacht is, and what I believe it will continue to be. And then, of course, I have the Amarula Sun, which was delivered about 8 years ago. So that's what I have here, and hopefully maybe you'd have a chance to take a look.
I would love to. I have a comment. I mean, I have to make a comment. I know we're running over a little bit, but I heard a comment today that I'd like you to comment on yourself, and that is that all these bizarre hull designs and all these bizarre exteriors and all these avant-garde designs that are hitting our marketplace and all that. This well-founded, very, very knowledgeable person said, in 20 years, be passé. They'll always go back to the classic, beautiful lines of a yacht.
I concur.
And with that, we'll say goodbye. Patrick Knowles Design. Great to see you.
Good seeing you too.
You too.